Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm back with another message you need to hear right now. Let's hop right into it and find out what your angels really want you to know. From the jump, I am hearing that there's definitely people noticing that you are this new level of like badass, unbothered. There is a certain person that you may have dealt with in the past that kind of always felt like you left the door open for them, even when they did you wrong and dirty, because you had that type of connection. But I definitely feel like there's something going on right now where this person is realizing that that door is shut. I do feel like there's somebody who feels like you would have made excuses to see them by now, but you're not doing that anymore, and they're not really sure how to proceed. I'm also hearing as well that there are people talking about the fact that you're just very different than how you used to be. In the past, you may have still had this unbothered energy, but there's just like a new level to it right now where you're just kind of living your life, moving forward. If things don't happen the way you want them to, you're not really dwelling on it. I'm also hearing as well, people find you very mysterious because you may have one thing going on and then next week it's something else, or you just are kind of keeping projects or ideas to yourself and then you're popping out with it. People are definitely talking about the fact that they don't really know much about you anymore, even if they are still friends with you or they reconnected with you. There was a time where people felt like they knew so much about you or that they can get close to you. But I definitely feel like there's an energy of protection around you, an energy of boundaries that you guys have developed over time. And I do feel in the past, there were people that may have took advantage of lack of boundaries in your life or just your big heart. People are realizing they can't really do that anymore, especially a certain somebody coming into the reading. I definitely feel like there's a lot of people in your energy field right now. I do feel like we just entered the new year. Yes, my readings are timeless, but I'm definitely sensing a new me energy. So if you get to this reading at a later time, it could be like your birthday or something like that, or just this kind of reinvention period that you're going through. But I definitely sense that if you are coming here in the new year, there is an energy of you just telling yourself, I'm leaving these people behind in the last year that we were in. And people know that, like, they feel like they did not make the cut. You may have told certain people they didn't make the cut, but it's pretty obvious that your energy has changed towards certain individuals. Your energy has also changed towards yourself. You have this higher vibrational, more self-love energy than you ever had. And there's just a new level of you're not letting anybody get in the way of what you came here to do. But again, there's somebody here who does want to be a part of this next journey in your life. They're not really sure how to do it. They could be trying to get to you through other people, trying to get negative reactions from you. You guys know the gist. We got money coming in here. So I really feel like even though I'm talking about all these things, you guys could be really focused on yourself, really focused on your money. And I do feel like money is going to be increasing very, very soon, especially if that's something that has been on your mind or something you've been working towards. I do feel like there is somebody here who feels like they can't impress you. Like this person felt like maybe in the past, like if they got their money up enough that they can come back and woo you. I'm definitely sensing a certain individual that maybe things did not go too well with them, but they thought they had more time to work on themselves. There was an aspect of this person who really truly thought that you were giving them the cold shoulder or that they weren't good enough because of their finances. They may have not told you that. And they may just have a negative viewpoint of other people because of past experiences. But I definitely feel like that wasn't the case with you. Maybe you do have a standard when it comes to the type of people that you want to date. But I really feel like with this individual, it wasn't the finances that wasn't enough. It was probably their attitude towards you and other things like that. But I feel like you just have an energy where people feel like they have to impress you. And you may not realize that. A lot of people who want to date you may slow it down because they feel like they can't afford you or that you're going to judge them. Even for some of you guys who don't really care for dating somebody who has a lot of money, it's just the fact of the matter that even certain people can't even really match your energy when it comes to that department. And again, a lot of people may feel like, you know, you don't have that much, but it's just in your energy that is very valuable. And when there is a lot of people demanding for your time, your energy, and attention, that raises your value. And what makes something valuable at the end of the day? You know, supply and demand. There's only one of you, and there's a lot of people really pining for your energy, and that makes you valuable. Does it make sense, guys? Because I feel like some of you guys don't understand the way people are viewing you. Your energy is just very rare, and people are willing to go the mile for you, spend money on you, do a lot of things for you that other people, even if they want to, can't do. And I feel like there's somebody here who's mad about that. They're mad about the fact that people are willing to do the most for you. And I feel like you became Ice Queen on this person, and you really started to use your gift of discernment to remove yourself from a certain individual. I feel like in the past, maybe you guys were just not open to new love because of this individual, or this person was afraid of you guys bringing new love in. But I am picking up the fact that people are talking about you, that they want to date you, but they feel like they don't have a chance with you because nothing impresses you. But I really feel like this is just people's perception. It says that you can't be bought or wooed by low vibrational things of the earth. You guys are highly spiritual people. And it's like, how do you woo a highly spiritual person? At the end of the day, you really can't. It's God who orchestrates these divine meetings. It's God who orchestrates who can really be in your life and stay in your life. So it's like they may see you being cold or distant, or they see you in a certain way. But in reality, I feel like if they're viewing in a way where they don't have access to you, it's because God made that, or your angels made that type of boundary. So I do feel like the individual here, it's like they're seeing you as someone who's elevating, they don't have access to you, but I actually feel like a divine intervention took place to kind of make this person feel that way, because there's somebody here I feel like you guys probably, again, would have left the door open for, even if they have done you wrong or dirty. Because maybe you guys just had that type of connection where, you know, at the end of the day, you always forgave each other. And this person may feel like you've done them wrong too. But let's see what's going on here. Another thing I do want to say too as well is that outside of this individual, because I didn't even want to focus on, you know, past energies, but they're trying to be part of the present. There is people that want to date you, but I'm hearing I'm introverted. I'm not open to new friends. Like, I feel like people feel like you are not open to dating or relationships. Some of you guys just truly aren't open to it because you may be in a relationship. That makes sense. An ex could be mad. They don't have access to you anymore. You're feeling that. But for a lot of you guys, you're just focused on yourself, your money expanding. I feel like there are people talking about you, maybe saying that you could be a bit materialistic, but I don't really think that's the case. I think you're goal-oriented and purpose-oriented. And of course, I'm hearing G-Eazy, I just want to stay broke forever. That's that no one said, right? So that's kind of it. Like, you know, and you're in a better place right now. Like, it's like you guys are just focused on expanding yourself, and making more money must be the byproduct of you guys just working on yourself. It just seems like things are coming to you easily. And again, I feel like may not be the case, that a lot of you guys may be feeling like, absolutely not, Alice, I don't feel like that, but this is the way people are talking about you, viewing you. You should know that. People feel like things come to you easy, and you're not easy. Like, that's what they feel like. It's just the energy of like, how come you get whatever you want? And I feel like, again, it's not really that you guys getting whatever you want. It's just that you just know how to focus on things that bring value into your life, even if it is being alone. There's a person that could be at a distance with you, or being distant with you, or there could be someone that maybe doesn't even live that far from you, but it's like they feel like you've gotten so distant with them. And they feel like the only way to win you back is by getting their money up, which I don't even think that's going to work, guys, because if they did you wrong or dirty, like, money is not going to fix that. But I mean, they can try to cash app you an apology. I mean, I'm sure you'd be receptive to it a little bit more, but no, seriously. I feel like some of you guys come across as someone that just doesn't want to deal with people's BS. So you may joke around with people like, my time is money. And if they think that's materialistic, then they're not seeing your viewpoint, because a lot of you guys out there, you are my mentors, my teachers, my coaches, whatever it is that you guys are. People would pay for your time. And I always tell you guys this, because if you're a healer, a lot of you guys turn that skill into something that you can make a living off of. So why are you going to waste your time and energy on people that just want to drain you or tell you that you don't deserve all these things that you guys want? Maybe some of you guys have focused on hiring your standards. Like, I just did a Patreon reading about January in 2024. You guys could check it out. It's on the first tier. And one of the piles that I did, I was just talking about the fact that, you know, you guys are super high in demand. So if you guys are on there and you're also coming to this reading, it's definitely a synchronicity. And of course, look, the dating queen, dating kings out there, like, you have a lot of options. That's something people are noticing about you, and they're talking about you. And what I was saying in that reading as well, that I wanted to let you guys know over here, is that, you know, God and your angels are really saying, you know, you don't need to settle, and you need to raise your standards and realize that the reason why it's not working out with certain people and certain individuals is because they see your worth and they know you could do better than them, and they're already kind of acting out of that energy. And it may not even be conscious. It could be vibrational, that you need someone that is dealing with things that you guys can understand, that has gone through the fire the way you guys have gone through the fire, has gone through things that you could kind of relate on. It's like kind of like one of those things where it's like, you can't date somebody or relate to somebody who doesn't understand your struggle. So it's like, in the past, people could be jealous of your wins or your vibration or the things you have going on or whatever, right? Your status in this world, but they can't relate to the fact that that comes with another side of things that could be really tough for you guys to deal with. And how are you supposed to have a partner that's equally yoked, that hasn't done the things that you guys have done to get to the point where you're at? Like, if you guys really had to go through a certain challenge that person was too afraid to do in their life, like step out on their own, so on and so forth, even if the universe has forced you through those challenges, you made it through, you made it out alive. You're just on a different level here than somebody in the past who maybe was coddled. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And they're kind of seeing it as, oh, if I make more money, or if I'm just like this or this or this, I'm going to impress them. But they got it all wrong, because if money impressed you, then you'd probably just be with somebody for a lot of money, right, guys? Like, it's like, that's not it here. You're just trying to do what you came here to do. That's what I'm seeing. But you do have a lot of options. Maybe some of you guys are upping your value. Now I'm on the clock. People are jealous that there are people that will spend time, energy on you, gifts. Like, you have even probably friends that may have gifted you really luxuriously in the past, or if not, I feel like people assume that you have that. Some of you guys, you just do some sort of work where people may gift you or donate to you, or some of your work is public, so people assume that you have a lot of money or you have a lot of things going on. I'm telling you right now, people are talking about you, and they're assuming that you're super wealthy, you're super abundant, just based upon what they're seeing. And I mean, it could be wrong, but it's your energy at the end of the day. So, you know, even if you guys are down or you feel like you're not where you want to be at, just know that people are pining over you. And I do feel coming in, a lot of people trying to I'm hearing steal you away. So I do feel for some of you, like you have things that you need to have going on. People want to steal you away from other people or your work or whatever. Not even in a bad way, but I feel for some of you. Again, some of you guys watching from relationships, and that's not going to stop you from being attractive. That's not going to stop people from trying to tempt you. Or yeah, some of you guys, like, you know, may have somebody here that you may have suspicion that likes you more than a friend, and maybe it's inappropriate, or they're in a relationship, and I see confirmation of that. Like, you guys will kind of have that energy sort of come in, you know, when you have this high vibrational energy, because honestly, people are talking about the fact that they will risk it all for you. Like, and there's somebody here as well that is still willing to risk it all for you. Like, you know, try to, yeah, I'm hearing I'm going to make it to the top. Yeah, I don't know. There's somebody here who feels like they got to make it to the top and they got to impress you. And it comes from this weird energy of them thinking that you are so unbothered and so uninterested with what they have going on. But in all reality, I just think you're uninterested with their games, their BS, their low vibrational crap, especially if you, yeah, you know what? I think that in the past that it's funny, you had more interest in this person in the past because you just probably felt the soul tie, soul connection. There's actually two things going on here. I feel like in the past, this individual, you were your most strongest self or your most confident self, or you had a glow up. That's one aspect of you that makes them think that, you know, they can't keep up with you. And then there's another aspect here going on as well where you were more enamored by this person in the past, 11 on the clock. It's because I think you were excited to meet this connection and a spiritual connection. Because you guys are my spiritual people, you probably just jump into things head first when you feel called to. And you really took to this person like a moth to a flame. They could tell in your soul and your spirit. You were like, all right, let's do this, you know? But they have done things and said things, and they have pushed you away and made this energy, I'm hearing suffocated. It's like weird because it's like, I don't think you suffocated that. I think they kind of got obsessive over this connection too, but it's almost like they put darkness in this energy. Like there was a purity in it in the beginning when you first met this person, but then they kind of like tainted it. That's the word I'm looking for. They tainted the connection. Thank you, Angel. They tainted the connection, yes. And now you put your boundaries up. But not only that, in the course of knowing this person, you went through your own spiritual transformation with your own battles you had to face, and you came out a different person. And so they don't recognize you anymore. And you don't recognize them anymore. Like you're maybe not seeing them in the highest light. And part of it was their own doing. I really feel like there was a time where you really felt like this person was amazing. But here's the thing. This person thought that maybe when you met them, maybe they did have more money when you met them, or they had some things going for them that they don't have anymore, maybe because of karma, who knows? Or they think that maybe you only like them for a certain reason. And it's not that. It's not that they had lost something that they had before that made you not like them anymore. It's like the fact of the matter is that they done things, acted in certain ways that made you not like them. And so I feel like this person's a little bit confused here. And they think that like, oh, maybe they just saw me as a quick fling. Like there's somebody here who thinks that you just saw them as a quick fling, but that's not true. I just think that you went on to other things because you're just like, or to focus on yourself, or you could be moving away from this person, or just like, it's just obvious this person that you want to move on with your life now, and it's not because they don't have enough. It could be for some of you guys, not gonna lie, you know. For some of you guys, yeah, you're like, honestly, they were dusty and didn't have enough money, but that's not the only reason. That just added to it, right? It's just like, if this person really thinks they're showing up 110%, if they're not really showing up with their best self, if they're always struggling, if they didn't have a job, if they're always having issues, and how are they supposed to show up as their best self and think that they did nothing wrong in this connection when they know dang well that they had things that they needed to work on? It's almost like this person can reflect back and be like, honestly, I think this person, whoever they are hijacking this reading. Let me tell you right now, because there are other people coming through here. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, this person is talking to other people, and they are realizing that when they discussed kind of the relationship and what went on, they're like, are you serious? You're calling this person materialistic when they dated you when you didn't even have much, or you didn't even take them out like that, or you couldn't even offer them anything. There's definitely a situation where even if this person did take you out or woo you, there had to be a situation where you guys just, you know, kicked it with them and didn't ask anything of them. And I think this person ended up, you know, you guys end up reciprocating in your own way in this connection. Some of you guys, it was a marriage, I see as well. I don't know why this is coming through, or a short-term fling. But yeah, this person's talking about you. Oh my gosh, you know what song I'm hearing? I hear you driving downtown with the girl I love. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. Like, I'm hearing this person like say that, but it's not about that. It's actually about the fact that they didn't show up the way they needed to in this connection. And they need to acknowledge that. And if the fact of the matter is that they were struggling financially or struggling in a way where it affected you, they need to acknowledge that they're not showing up as an emperor or an empress at what you guys need. And you had so much more growth in this person, and the relationship was so off balance. And they could have been mad at you guys that maybe you did go to explore other options. But again, I don't think it was for material gain. I feel like some of you guys, yeah, you're looking for a life partner. So of course you want someone abundant and equally yoked, but it's really not about money. Like, you know, I really see that. Yeah. Someone does feel mad or feels like you have chosen other people over them, or that you're dating around, or they're hearing that you're dating around. Another thing I do want to say as well is a lot of people do want to date you, and they are most certainly talking about that. I also feel that, yeah, you know what? I even want to say this too as well. Some of you guys were in relationships and you didn't even get a gift for Christmas or a gift for your birthday, or this person didn't even take you out enough, or you said, this is what I want. I want somebody who courts me, who does these nice things for me, or vice versa too. For my masculine energies out there watching as well, like maybe you did go out of your way for somebody and they couldn't even remember like a birthday gift for you or something, you know, of value. For some of you guys, yeah, I feel like you've done all these things, but you didn't feel appreciated. It goes both ways, you know, for my men and my women out there, whatever ways that you guys are dating. But, you know, I'm just saying that you've done all these things for this person and they're being cold towards you. It's like, what else would you do? And I feel that it's crazy because I do feel a lot of you guys have been shamed to think that you are materialistic for asking for the bare minimum or just what you respect. Or, hey, you know, if you want a relationship where someone is a giver, that's okay. There is nothing wrong with that because you guys are givers too in your own way. And I'm telling you guys right now, like, one of my love languages is gifts. You know, like quality time, gifts. Like, hey, I like it all. Like, why marry someone or be with somebody if they're not going to want to be generous with you, generous with their time, generous with their energy? You know, I just feel like, especially if that's something that you value. And so this person is thinking negatively of you because they didn't want to invest in something that you guys valued or they didn't care to. And they're saying, like, the change in my pocket wasn't enough for them. No, it's not that you guys can be bought. It's just that they didn't invest enough, you know, and they wanted to play games with this connection. That's how I feel. A lot of guys, this person withheld certain things from you because they wanted to test you or see if you'd stick around. But in reality, that's the quickest way to sabotage a relationship, right? Like, I feel like you guys don't realize that because this person's like thinking, oh, people are saying to me that, you know, you have a lot of options, that you're materialistic, that you this and that. And so they're thinking, oh, maybe I'll test them and I won't do any of those nice things for them and see if they stick around. They pushed you to that breaking point, or they just simply couldn't, or something they wanted to, but they couldn't. It doesn't matter. They were still accepting. You were still accepting them the way that they were, but they were expecting you to accept them by, you know, they got to have their dream person, right? But you didn't get to have yours, you know, and you still accepted them. I feel like you guys are a lot of people's dream person, and that's the truth because you bring to the table a lot of things, and it's obvious. You know, a lot of you guys really could do it all. You could be good parents. You guys could be talented. A lot of you guys work. You have careers. You look good. You keep in shape. You care about your health. You're a good person. Like, that is the core of all of it. You're a great person. Like, losing a great person is always going to be a hard L. But you're my light workers and my healers, and whenever you guys apply yourself to something, whether it's a relationship or a situation, it grows. It expands. So if this person was not growing or expanding in your presence, well, they were the problem. And another thing I want to say too as well is that they were growing and expanding in their presence. And for some of you guys, they couldn't even give you that credit because everything was starting to move forward for them while you guys were, you know, allowing them, you know, time and space in your energy field, but they can't even thank you guys. Some of you guys, this person has built themselves up, and they feel like, yeah, some of you guys, you could be resentful of this person because it's like maybe you felt like you did invest a lot of time and energy and they never thanked you, but they're coming through in the reading because they still feel like this connection is unresolved. I do feel at a certain point this person tried to move on from this. You know, they try to choose other things, but there's just something going on here where, yeah, this person could be thinking about you guys. Maybe you shared a home together, or this person wanted to, or you want to move in together, take that next step, and they didn't want to. I'm telling you guys right now, one of the main reasons why this person didn't want to take that next step or do more is because they felt like they didn't have enough. And it may not be that you guys were demanding that on them, but deep down, they were insecure about the fact they didn't have enough for you. And I'm hearing in a lot of different ways too as well, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, some like spicy energy was coming in here too. And I feel that maybe you made this person feel like maybe they had a lot of insecurities. They don't feel enough in a lot of different ways. For my men out there watching, maybe you can't pull. My women out there, you can pull, right? Why would they want me if they can have all that? But did they forget that love does exist? Yeah, you see what I did there? And it's like, of course, you know, you guys love unconditionally, but these people that are in these low vibrations, right? They only see in a shallow way, which makes them see you shallow because you're beautiful and you're amazing and you're talented and you're hot and you got this powerful energy and you can have the world at your fingertips. But at one point, you just wanted this person, right? Or you just wanted them to be a good person to you. It could be a friendship too. Like, you guys are my type of people. When you have someone in your life, now 1 o'clock again. Oh my gosh, this person. Warning. They're probably gonna come through. When you have someone in your life, you put your 100% in there. Like, I'm seeing a loyalty here to a fault. Like, you're defending people who sometimes didn't really have your back here. And I feel this person, yeah, some of you guys as well. Like, I feel that, okay, two things coming. This could be a feminine energy or a friend. Some of you guys dated someone with dark hair, or someone you guys were best friends with too as well. It's that, you know, it's just that people are talking about the fact that, like, they really regretted choosing the wrong path. Some of you guys, maybe this person did choose materialism over you or something like that. You know, maybe they did choose someone with more over you, but they ended up with less. Does that make sense? Or they went to a lifestyle they thought was going to give them the riches, but they were just blinded by, they were tempted by, you know, the other direction. I feel like you guys, this energy, you had to sever the ties because it was pulling you in all different directions. And I feel that, you know, you guys still have this power, this authority, this leadership energy. Angel number 1222. I want to say as well, some of you guys, this is a love situation where this person, you know, tried to rebound or go to somebody else or something else. And let me tell you right now, the funny thing is that even if it's about money or if it's about whatever is going on here, it's like the grass is not greener, right? So if this person felt like you know, what you wanted a relationship with something they didn't want, it's like even if they went with somebody who had that, you know, whatever it was that they felt like, okay, I'm giving an example, right? So if you guys wanted a standard, like, I need you to be like this and this, if this person went to a third party, it's like that person ended up like taking more from them, even if it was, maybe this person, you know, didn't expect as much financially or whatever, right? It's just an example, but they took more from them energetically and they just weren't themselves. And that person was abundant and expanding while you were around. So they had more, right? But then after this person like went in a different direction, it seemed like they had less, they lost a lot. That's what I feel. Or the opposite direction, like this person could have gained a lot of money or success or something like that, but they lost you. You know, I'm hearing you gain the whole world, but is it worth the girl that you're losing? Yeah. So I feel like this person was not careful with this connection with you. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, you know, materialism aside, relationships aside, you guys are just trying to keep a standard up. It was never about you guys trying to be greedy, but you got people over here that realize that they have fumbled this connection with you, being greedy, being shallow, being one-sided. And I feel like it can go either way. You guys had connections with people that kind of lost you to some sort of materialistic mindset. And I feel like they realized that you were more valuable than all money can buy. And that's kind of what I see here. And it's like also for the people that didn't want to spend time or energy. I'm hearing when I was your man, should have bought you flowers, should hold your hand. It's like, why didn't I do those things? Like, it would have cost me little to none to like just do something thoughtful for this person. You know, and I feel like that's the truth. It doesn't really cost much to go get some flowers or to do something thoughtful, or you know what I mean, guys? I feel like it's not even about money sometimes. Even maybe some of you guys, they did buy you gifts, but they didn't pay attention to what you liked or you know, didn't really spend the time with you. I know there's going to be like something lacking here in a certain connection. The reason why I'm talking about all this right now is because I really feel like you guys have reached a new level of unbothered, and you reached a new level of, you just seem, if this person's still in your life or has to be, or you guys rekindled, the love you guys have, you don't look at them the same. I'm hearing that one song, like, yeah, stop looking at me with those eyes, like I could disappear and you wouldn't care why. It's like you guys look at this person like, probably like they're the dirt in the bottom of your shoe, but like, you know, I feel like not even that, because dirt helps things grow, right? So it's like they didn't really help you grow at all. And they could have, you know, you probably at certain points were like, let's get together, let's do this, let's do a project, let's expand things. And all they did is take, you know, and I feel like this person's realizing that. Who really got the most out of this connection? Not you. That's why you guys you turn your back on this person. That's for sure. So this person is saying that, you know, you're unbothered. And this transformation you guys have gone through, certain connections, breakups, this could be with your work situation. This could be repeating themes with a lot of people that you turned your back on them and you're not cold. There is a new level of people coming into your life that see this badassery in you and they want to be like you. But I feel like a lot of guys are like, I learned to be like this because I'm not messing around people anymore. I've seen that, you know, I've seen that demon before, you know, familiar spirits, like you guys see discernment, you've been through it, you know that story. So whenever you see that energy in somebody or you see someone acting a certain way, you guys can be pretty badass and turn your back on them and just don't pay people any mind. There's people talking about the fact that you guys can just, you know, ignore someone like they don't exist. And people find that very, very fascinating. But I do want to say there's a situation here where someone turned to a third party or a situation or someone or something that just wasn't healthy for them. And they are realizing that they have lost out on something great, because yes, we have soulmates and all these amazing things, but we have free will. God gives us free will. And I feel like, yes, we have like soul families and soul ties and things we're here to do, but we're all kind of thrown into this and we pick and choose what we do and who we become. We pick and choose also who we marry and who's worthy of us. I don't just think there's one person out there. And I do feel like there were certain people, yes, they could have been a part of your path or your next chapter, and they fumbled it. They fumbled it really, really bad. And I feel that there are plenty of other people excited to meet you, or there are certain people whose maybe their soul family failed them, and God will hook you guys up, because it's like some of you guys really feel like a lot of people are failing the test, and they will, but that has nothing to do with you. And part of the reason why these people are even acknowledging that they need to make a change is because you are elevating. You're going cold. You're turning your back on them. So I love this energy for you guys. And you're just not showing up and overdoing it for people. I'm hearing you're not doing it for me. You're brutally honest. You're not going to lie to anybody to appease their ego. That is for sure. Fun times. I feel like the people talk about the fact that you're just having fun. You're minding your own business. How can they just enjoy their life after everything we've been through? But they had no problem, you know, enjoying themselves at your expense. And you guys, you know, you had certain people that you didn't pick up the phone when you needed them and they were ignoring you and all these things. So now it's your time to have fun. That's what I'm hearing. Life is going to be a lot easier for you guys. And part of the reason is because you're not dealing with these people's BS. And also they all taught you valuable lessons to not let other people with the same energy coming in. You know, you guys can been there, done that, and you've seen it. And I think that, you know, your career is going to be expanding too as well because all this energy correlates. A lot of you guys, you're in business and stuff, and this is stuff that you had to learn too about certain business partners or networking or all those things. And I had said to you guys, yeah, actually it's in Patreon, it's coming through again. Some of you guys are on there, but again, I had mentioned that a lot of you guys feel like that, you know, if you met the right person or, you know, you network, that you can just make things happen. But what I want to tell you guys, your God-given gift is that you can build from the ground up. You could do it yourself. And if people want to join you or help you on your journey, on your vision, they could do that, but don't let anybody get in the way. And don't expect, you know, someone else to come in there and show you how to do your own vision, because people have maybe tried that. It's not going to work. I also feel as well that you guys have realized that you are far more valuable isolating sometimes and building up on your own than you are trying to partner up with even people that you love, you know. And I feel like you guys have tried that, or you try to get someone around you on your level and it's just like not working. And I feel like some of you guys, maybe, you know, it is a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or it's a friend or a best friend. Hey, you can still be with these people, but you have to focus on your vision separately from them. Unfortunately, you know, I feel like if there's still a good support in your life, that's great. But I feel like some of you guys, people want to partner up with you so badly, but that's because they see that you're moving in a forward direction. And you got to be careful with that. Be careful with contracts. Be careful with, you know, binding things, because I do feel that you grow so fast that last season's love is like next season's enemy, you know, and last season's friend is next season's enemy, and because of the choices that these people make. And I feel like, you know, for you guys to really have unions or divine unions, I feel like people do need to be tested. That's why you guys have to be patient with certain connections. Well, God will bring in certain people, but you have to go slow. You have to go slow because these people need to be able to adjust to the challenges that it takes for you guys to partner up on anything. And I feel that even certain connections you guys had to take a break from, and these people are in reflective periods. I feel like there is some people that are kind of having this aha moment. You know, this person, whoever this is, I think it's a romantic offer from the past. They're like, I went to somebody that literally made me worse. I actually was acting so immature around this person, and I'm realizing it now. This person, they didn't want me to hurt. They wanted me to grow. And sometimes the reality check hurts. Sometimes it hurts when you heal. And the hurt that you guys caused was a hurt that made this person have to look in the mirror. The hurt that this person caused themselves is losing you, is also doing things probably to you, or saying things about you, or gossiping, or just doing things that really affected their connection with you guys. And I'm sure if you didn't hear about it, you felt it. You feel that energy. And look at this Ace of Cups. You guys continuously just fill up your own cup, and that is your God-given gift. A lot of you guys are just incredibly inspiring with what you came here to do. And that's what I put on my profile too, just spreading the gift of inspiration. Because if you can just spread this spark of inspiration in people's lives, it really can catapult them to just make changes. And a lot of people, you gave more than enough. You overfilled their cup, and they still couldn't make shit happen. And it's because of their own fault, their own doing, their own patterns, their own ability to let other people get in the way or gossip, this and that. And it's the end of the day, they didn't make shit happen for themselves because they didn't want to. They didn't try. They didn't show up. They failed. And that's the truth. It's the reality check that you probably told people. You're fired. You're done. You failed. You're not good enough. Not because you can't do it, it's because you're choosing not to do it, right? And that's the truth. You're choosing not to be better. And that's what I see with a lot of these situations that you guys have gone through. And, you know, you guys have had enough of sitting there wondering why, when in reality, it's their problem, not yours. If God took them off your path, good riddance, because you can see the signs and the patterns about these people's choices. And every day, no one is inherently good or bad. I feel like we are faced with choices every day. Even some darker souls can be better and change. That's why you have some connections with some of these types of people. Whether, you know, you believe in past lives and you've known them before, it don't matter if they're shitty in this life. Get it together. And they're choosing shittiness, and someone has to go and sit in that for a while, and they're up in your energy. Oh my God, now on again. I'm telling you guys right now, it's like someone is still sitting in this energy, not going anywhere fast. So that's why you have to disconnect yourself from some of these soulmate connections, because I'm going to tell you guys right now, they will pull you down quick and fast, especially when you're ascending. You will feel that energy. And I feel like you guys are just working on filling your own cup and moving on to the next, you know, bringing in better, more inspiring energies, because if something is meant to be, it'll come back to you. And sometimes things come back and it's just, you realize why they were left in the past in the first place. And I feel that, yeah, you guys are continuing to become more independent, more financially independent too for a lot of you guys. Maybe so you guys broke away from dependence on this person as well. I feel that, yeah, what is this? I'm really feeling like someone's about to have some kind of judgment moment here. And again, the reading that I was like channeling in on, like the initial like message was that you guys are really badass and that you're unbothered and that people are talking about it. So I feel like that is related because there's something about how you guys ended up being pretty savage towards this person. And they're kind of shook. Everyone's shook, like that you will not give this person the time of day anymore. How you cut off these people or this person or this group. People are saying that is savage. But little by little, people are realizing, putting the pieces together, realizing that maybe there was a reason for this. You were not the problem. And that you guys gave it your all. And it just seems like, you know, the problematic person in these scenarios is the common denominator here, and it ain't you guys, because you're progressing, you're moving forward. And sometimes when you're under constant spiritual attack, people will try to make you out to be the drama, especially when you guys enter new energies and the, you know, the triggered energies start acting up, and it's like, okay, what is this about? But in all reality, you guys are trying to find peace within these situations. So yeah, someone you walked away from is watching you. Your luck is changing for the better. People's karma is to force them to watch your luck change for the better. For some of you guys, your luck changed before these people's eyes. Your looks changed before these people's eyes. You transform before these people's eyes. And part of the reason is that, you know, God is like, okay, you want to do this, you want to hex, you want to curse, you want to send them this, you want to send them that, or you just want to like think of them badly, you want to talk badly about this person. I'll help this person show them up. Like, you're not going to talk badly about my people, especially when I put them here to help you. No, that's not going to be the case. So that's exactly what happened. You may be down and out, but you popping back up. You're looking good. You're looking better. Like, you guys are truly transmuters, and people are shocked at your transformation and your transmutation, and they're just shocked at your ability to transmute yourself from the hurt, from the pain, but also from what these people have thrown at you. And yeah, I just feel like something about a soulmate connection turned sour, turned to some kind of enemy with some other people. I don't know, whatever, guys. I don't care about these people, but they care about you. That's all I gotta say about that. By the way, guys, it is gonna be last call for, I'm like, what am I at the bar? Last call. I mean, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Queen Alice Love, by the way. I do upload inspirational messages on there. But last call, I am actually selling out of all of these decks. This is Interconnections deck. It's still available in the shop. It's really good for reading friends, love interest, stuff like that, because I am gonna be focusing on other ventures, and I may not be printing these ever again. So if you want a chance to get them at 80% off, guys, link below. Thank you for listening to my little, you know, advertisement. But anywho, let's see what's going on here. They want to get to know you better. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, let's focus on that. There are so many people out there that want to get to know you guys. I'm telling you guys right now, you know, part of this is distracting because you could get hyper focused on all this drama, the hurt, and what these people have done to you. But in all reality, it's all because they know, and now you know. So I'm telling you, or you have known, that a lot of people want to get to know you. A lot of people want to date you. And you guys maybe even said this to these people. Like, yeah, a lot of people want to get to know me, but I value what I have here with you. And all they hear is, oh, you're so cocky thinking everybody wants you. No, actually, yeah, people do want you because you have value. And maybe if you put something good into this world, people would want you around too. And you won't have to be relevant by talking about my people out here. Okay, guys? They want to get to know you better. There's a lot of people want to get to know you guys better. You have a very, your energy is like vibrating so good, so high. Even if you guys feel like crap right now, you are cutting off and releasing. And, you know, like I said, it hurts when it heals. Things take time. You could be exhausted. They have a hard time listening. Yeah, I feel that, again, like when you guys are dealing with people and you're trying to help them, if you see that they're not receptive to the listening or to the anything that you guys are doing, pull back your energy. And I think this is why you guys get badass, because you guys will pull back your energy and people will still want to be a part of what you have going on. So I feel like the best way is to speak your truth and pull back your energy, because some people around you do have hope. You know, that's why you were put here. You know, it's like, you got like guys are serving. You're here to help this planet, help people. So you don't have time. You got to keep it moving with people who don't know how to listen. You got to tell them to their face, you're not listening, so I'm going to take my energy elsewhere. That's it. Yeah, there's a lot of people that want to get to know you better. They're possessive. A lot of people are going to get very possessive over your energy too, because it's like drugs. Like, it's like drugs. They will reach out soon. Okay. Yeah. There's definitely going to be someone from the past that you guys realize, like, maybe wasn't the best towards you. I think this person is also realizing that they have fumbled this connection with you by investing in time and energy or not listening to you. And now it's like, now they want to get to know you, you know, now they want to get to know you better. Now you want to get to know this new version of you, basically, because they realize that they were angry that you have changed to something else. You elevated, you evolved, right? And now they want to get to know you all over again, whoever this person is. And it's kind of hurtful to them too, because they're like, wow, I missed out on so much. Like, maybe they weren't even there for you. There's actually a few people in his energy right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna kind of get a little bit more information about who is reaching out to you. 10 of Cups. Somebody that actually had happiness with you and fumbled it. Yeah, 8 of Swords in reverse. You guys could have even blocked this person. Maybe this person has not blocked you, but they're unblocking you. 7 of Swords. Someone could have been deceptive. Moving too slow. Jealous of your star power. Having a new perspective. They're hurting worse now without you. It hurt because they were triggered by... Their ego was triggered by you, but now they have a heartbreak and of the loss of you. We got a King of Wands here. So, yeah, it could be an energy of somebody you guys dated. Fire sign placements. Queen of Wands. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, could also be a friend, too, as well, for a lot of you guys. Or multiple different people. Got the Hermit here. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Sometimes losing you is the karma, guys. I really feel that. You guys definitely went Hermit on this person, and it's giving them a lot of anxiety. Like, you won't... I'm hearing you won't talk to me like you used to hear in the song. You don't talk to me like you used to. Justice. They know that they deserved it, you know, and they have to admit it to themselves. You know, I'm hearing, I'm still hearing the song, be careful with me, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. It's like you guys look, even if you're not, you're looking good, you're looking happy, you're looking like you're thriving. And that's kind of what I'm seeing. Look, the bottom, they're super jealous of you. And I tell you guys, at a certain point in my spiritual journey, especially when things started to get real tough, I started doing readings and oh my gosh, evil eye, jealous friends, fake friends, evil eye, jealous friends, fake friends. I was like, I had enough of the two-faced friend. I had enough of it, guys. Like I really did after a while. And people would even be sometimes in the comments, this is my other channel too, even a couple years ago, oh, why is this always coming through? Is like focus on the negative. And I was like, also kind of annoyed. I'm like, I want to channel like really nice messages, happy messages. But the reality is that if we don't realize that people are jealous of us, jealous of our power, jealous of our gifts, jealous of us, we will fall right into the trap of this being sucked into this energy. You know what I mean? You have to be aware of how people are viewing you, how people are affecting you in order to do your mission here. And yes, unfortunately, the more you elevate, the more you grow, the more you succeed, you're going to deal with a new level of that. And that's why you guys are learning, you know, spiritually protect yourself, to realize you're not crazy. When you have a gift from God, when you have a mission from God, you will, especially when you choose that side, you will have opposition, and especially spiritual warfare is a thing. And these are things that I've learned along the way, like what I thought, you know, and these are things I've always experienced, but I just kind of kept it pushing. But once I kind of like really understood what it was and it turned up a notch, I was like, okay, yeah, there's something going on here, right? And you guys need to realize that too. Like there will be energies, I'm telling you guys right now, that will try to turn people on you. And if they don't pass those tests, if they don't elevate, if they don't stick by your side or see things for what they are, then that's it. And I'm not talking about like some kind of, they got to follow you like a cult. I'm just saying they got to be a decent human being. Like it's kind of like, you know, certain people out there, they will just get tempted to, you know, go the wrong way. And that's just on them. And you have to learn to not take it so personally, even when it rips your heart out of your chest. Very dramatic with, but you guys know what I'm talking about, the betrayal. Like you guys probably will never truly forget the betrayals that these certain people have put you through. And a lot of you guys who are a lot like myself, it is not just one person. It is many, many, many. It's almost like, okay, God, man. But you know what? A lot of times too, it ain't even anyone's fault. It's but their own, you know? It's more their issue with themselves than with you. And I just want to let you guys know that, because there are people literally punching the air right now, especially one person here, realizing that they have, their ego made them go so far deep up in this rabbit hole of tomfoolery. And now they got to climb their way out of it and be like, well, yeah, you were right, you know, blah, 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 blah. And all they had to do was listen to you. All they had to do was listen, you know? But, you know, I even feel like God be like, well, don't take it personal. They don't listen to you. They don't listen to me either. And I created them, right? Now, some of you guys who take shit so personal, no offense, but it's like, this is their problem, not yours. I'm not trying to come at you guys either. I don't know what that came through, but someone out there, maybe you guys are hurting like, why does this person not listen to me? I love them. Well, God loves us too. And a lot of us don't listen sometimes, you know? That really is the truth. So it's like, you know, we have our free will here, and sometimes it's tough. We get lost in the sauce over here. That's what I'm trying to say, because some of you guys are really recovering and you're really trying to forgive, you know, something somebody did here and they're jealous of you. Which, like, how can you be jealous of somebody that only just wanted to help you? Well, because you guys are amazing. You're awesome. You literally are the best thing that ever happened to these people. And unfortunately, sometimes losing you is the way they find that out. It's like lights out here, you know, and it's like you come in like a whirlwind of energy and inspiration and ideas and hope and triggers and healing. And you got your own things going on, and we're also human. You can also make mistakes and things. And there's people here that don't want to see two people happy together, whether it's friends, whether it's work, whether it's love. And when it comes to divine unions, like two actually God orchestrated people to come together, there's going to be challenges initially, I feel, because you guys both are going to have people knowing subconsciously that that's going to be a union that's going to make a big difference here. But your right people will definitely support you guys and see it for what it is. And if they have made mistakes, definitely like have accountability with it. They want to be friends forever. So I do see a friendship here coming in. You're better off without them. Toxicity is affecting the connection. Yeah, you guys may have a friendship around you right now. You know, and this person loves to be your friend because people can reap the benefits of the attention and the amazingness and the kindness you guys have. But I feel like this person is also very impressed, but kind of jealous of your guys' badassery because you guys have the ability to say no to certain things while they are still stuck in toxic cycles. I'm definitely something like a feminine energies or a friend that's constantly getting themselves in bad relationships and situations where you guys could walk away and be like, no, I'm better than that. They still haven't healed that part of themselves that needs to be validated. And unfortunately, you guys actually have a lot of people pining for your validation, and it's not because you want that, it's because you don't give people what they want, and you see it for what it is, where a lot of people still are very wounded. You know, obstacle, true gem, ice king. Okay, yeah. And there's also you know, certain people here that are trying to interfere with certain connections in your life too, because they're jealous of the way that you guys are influencing people for the better. Communication, union, Ice King. Okay, yeah, we do have a past lover here, or someone currently in your life that, you know, maybe going through this motion here. The Lovers. Okay, that person is getting exposed. Okay, like that card didn't want to come out. They're like, oh, don't tell them how I feel. We got an Ice King here. Yeah, somebody is supposed to be an Ice King towards you when they really are down bad for you guys. Death card. Oof. Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, you were like, you're done. Yeah, that's so funny. You guys are sitting pretty on your throne here. Too slow. That's what I'm hearing. Someone's going to try to manifest you guys back. Three of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, there's a few energies coming in here, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to make the title. Multiple people are up in your energy. Multiple people want you. Multiple people want to date you. It's like so much going on. Multiple people think you're badass. People want to be like you. You know, and certain people chose wrong, and now they're down bad over here in the corner with these haters. Whatever, you know. It's just really funny, guys, because, like, I always feel like, you know, when you guys have dealt with this, like, that people have nothing better to do but to hate on you. But sometimes there really is other people feeling that. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, it's like you just detach and move on. So people are kind of afraid of you guys right now because it's like one wrong move and people know you will cut them off because they've seen it. Fake a smile. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people out there really think or are convinced you guys are living large, looking good, and maybe you guys are, but I know that a lot of you guys, because you are kind and you're sensitive and you're empathetic, this isn't easy to deal with. These energies aren't easy to deal with. Even when you're over people, you could feel them coming in. There are time periods where I had crippling depression for like a day. I'm like, oh my God, what does this feel like? Why do I feel like this? It's hard to get out of bed. And boom, someone texts me and it's their energy. It's crazy. And it's like when you really have those type of abilities and gifts, like this is very real. And you have to acknowledge the fact that other people's energies can really get into your field too. And it's not always you that is struggling. And some of you guys really feel like you're struggling right now, but you are struggling away from certain energies of people that are really down bad, okay? Because I feel that you guys ascended super fast, you know, and unfortunately, a lot of things had gone on because of that. And a lot of people were triggered into darkness as well, because they were just not unwilling to grow. But all honesty, it's like they probably already had it in them, you know, they're just being kind of exposed to things that they needed to go fix and change. But like I said, certain people change for the better, certain people choose wrong and change for the worse. But you guys probably have been faking a smile for so long. But I also feel this individual, somebody who lost you romantically, was faking a smile when in reality, I'm hearing, I was hearing like these like, the song, I was like, I don't want nobody else. I was caught up in lust. But then I was hearing the other song, like, it's like a different song. I'm feeling like a star, can't stop my shining. Because I feel like it's like almost like this person is seeing you like a star, you're shining. A lot of you guys, you are feeling good. You got that relief from that energy and whatever you went through. And it does appear, even if you guys are hurting and you're struggling, that you are shining like a star because this is who you are. And I feel like a lot of you guys, even your pain, you can really like, you know, flash that out there and create something from it, whether it's healing people or music or art. Like, you know, you guys really truly are like majestic, artistic, otherworldly, creatures, and I'm reminding you of your power, even when you feel sometimes down and out. But you guys probably have been faking a smile, and you're doing a pretty good job at it, and, you know, faking it till you're making it, and you're not really fake. You're just trying to make it through, you know, whatever had gone on here. And, you know, and this person could be faking a smile too, but they knew, like, you know, they only have to blame but themselves. Like, at least you guys can sleep at night knowing that you did everything you could for these people, and they are the ones who turned their back on you. You know, there's certain people, like I said before, they're not good with God. So how can you expect them to be good with you, right? And you guys are trying to do, you know, miracle work over here, when in reality, you can only show people, you know, the water. They got to drink it, you know, they got to experience these changes and these revelations and these judgment moments. And unfortunately, you guys want to save these people from themselves, like, you know. And in reality, you guys are the ones that needed saving from these situations. And that's why, you know, God kind of got you out of there. They are changing. What the? A soulmate around you needs time. What's that? Well, that was... Now that's something. Outside influence is affecting. Guys, why do I even need these cards anymore? I literally would tell you guys. Look at this, okay? There's somebody here who's changing, and they're acknowledging the outside influence. And it could be, you know, this one over here, but there's multiple people here. But I feel that in this story, this timeline, this individual is realizing that they let other influences affect their connection with you. You are hella influential. I know that. Pick a poison. Yeah, I kind of feel like this person in the time period, it's kind of funny because it's like when you have people around you that don't want you to grow, change, or elevate, and then you have someone there that does, it almost feels like you're picking a poison, because like, okay, if I go this way, I'm sending these people, but then if I don't change, then this person is not going to want to be in my life either. So like, they're like, well, you know, and my perspective was I had to pick a poison, and can you understand where I'm coming from? Like, this is what this person is feeling like, whoever this is. I don't know. I'm channeling, I guess, but that's what I feel. I'm not saying, I feel like you guys are like, are you kidding me? You know what the poison this one was. But sometimes when people have patterns or family issues, it's not so obvious, especially when they're surrounded by a lot of low vibrational manipulation and all these things where comfortability too as well, you know, and trauma, and some of these healing is literally ancestral for some of these people. Why did I hear ancestral? Ancestral. Okay. I don't know. For some of you guys, like, you know, some of these people that you deal with, or dating, they have like emotional incestual relationships with family members and stuff, where it feels like they're betraying their parents or their sisters or brothers, make them feel like they're betraying them by going and dating you or something. I don't know, guys. It's like weird stuff, okay? I think it's weird, but what do I know? You know, I'm just here reading cards. Like, that's why we're here. We think this stuff is weird as heck, but we, you know, we see it for what it is, kind of, you know, but these people are stuck in these low vibrational things. And maybe some of you guys have gone through some weird things yourself too, but you guys have that ability to, even if you've been through worse than certain people, to see it for what it is, heal from it, and then, you know, transmute that. But I don't know. Like I said, somebody's trying to say to you guys, did you see the position that I was in and why I had to choose that? I'm going to tell them no, but that's because, you know, I'm on your guys' side. No, I don't see that, okay? No, I don't see it. I can see that you guys are weird. No, I'm joking around, but no, seriously, I don't see it, you know, but every situation is going to be different, right, guys? But someone did something here, and they're like, well, did you see where I was coming from? No, because for some of you guys, they didn't express or communicate what they were going through. So no, but maybe they're going to come through and communicate. Well, this is actually what I was dealing with. This is why I can't, you know, I couldn't with you. I couldn't elevate with you. I was a coward. Maybe they won't say that, but they know there is competition. That's another thing too as well. I'll say this as well, especially romantically and friendship and stuff. Even if someone does also take a leap towards you guys, they also feel like, you know, it's a hard challenge to take. And that's a good thing though, guys. People should feel like, you know what, I don't have what it takes to stay in this person's life energetically. I'm not strong enough. I'm weak. I'm poor. I'm pathetic. You know, good. Then go, you know. That's kind of what I feel like. It's like you guys should actually be flattered that they chose to go for what's easy and what isn't. Because, like, you know, you guys are building a mission here. You're building an army. You're trying to get things done. And you are a one-man army if you got to be, you know. It's like, there is some kind of story in the Bible. I was just thinking about it. Guys, I am not I'm not that good with the Bible study. But I hear some things, see some things, read some things. It was like one of like the armies, and like some of the people had to be like eliminated until the army wasn't even that big, but it was more powerful as like a smaller army than like a big army with people that couldn't go to war. They didn't have what it takes. That's kind of the energy I'm seeing here. Like, you guys are building up momentum for something big, some kind of big vision here, whether or not you know it or not, you know, and that could be even building a strong family unit. You want to build with someone that's strong enough to not let this person, that BS. If you guys, even a family is biblical, you know, it's visionary, whatever, right? To have a vision for your future and build an empire and you know, raise kids to put good into the world. That is a vision itself. Because I want to remind you, some of you guys too, some of you guys have big goals, missions, dreams where you feel like you're gonna go out there and just reach millions, and that's beautiful. But some of you guys just feel like you just want to find a good guy, a good woman, okay? So don't waste time with this BS unless they can get it together. And that's why I feel that you have more options. Tell you guys, you don't have to settle for BS. There is so much more out there for you. God will give you guys other options, other people to help, other fulfilling things in your life. Even if your divine person hasn't came in yet or it's not time yet, there will be other people and situations and other fulfilling relationships for you guys. If you love to help and heal, there will be people that will expand with you and thank you and have so much gratitude and all those things. And then there's people that just won't. God promoted you. What did I say? You guys are on that next level. You're on that new. I can't believe you cut me off. I can. You guys can, but they can't. Yeah, you cut someone off because they were continuously picking poison here, and it was poisoning you and poisoning your connection. They can't do what you do. Yeah, and I feel like certain people, it comes from their own lack of belief as well, that you may be trying to get them on this next level, but they don't believe they can do it without their mom or their brother or this approval or that bad business deal or these low vibrational energies or whatever the heck these people are doing, because it can go deep, guys. You know, I can't believe you cut me off. Well, yeah. Jealous friend. Yeah, maybe this person had a jealous friend around them. Peer pressure. If you're so, you know. But maybe it's not that simple for some of you guys. It's because it's like some of these connections these people have, they may have had them for a lifetime, and they just kind of have to accept it, you know, that these people aren't great for them. And it's like, it is a hard reality. But I think that, you know, you guys, well, you know, there's a side of it where it's like God kind of just shows you guys the harsh, honest truth, you know, and you could deal with that. But some people are not built for that. That's why they're not on your level. I'm telling you guys right now, certain people have not been built for the things that you guys have gone through. That's why they're not there yet. That's why they're not doing what you're doing. That's why they're not on that level. It's like they couldn't handle a day in your shoes, but they want all that gas. Okay, no. They wish they were as successful as you, even their flop era. See that, guys? That slip was their true color / feelings. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Certain people, like, when they slip up and show you who they are, believe them. You'll get inspiration soon. You guys are bouncing back, okay, from all this energy. New / old people want to come back. I tell you guys, you're going to have a slew of, like, past and new people coming in, especially when it comes to dating, too. And it's up to you guys to pick and choose. Okay, are you doing the work? Because new people will also have to do work, and relationships are work, you know. It's not that we just throw somebody away because they're struggling and somebody new and better, shiny, because that mentality isn't exactly healthy either, you know. But it's like, if someone is willing to grow alongside with you, good, great, we're all growing, right? But you have to understand that you probably do operate quicker and faster than most people. But I'm not at all telling you guys to get back together with someone who has been hurtful, because if they're not growing or changing, you'll feel that, you'll see it, you know. So, but there is somebody here who is changing, and you know, you're getting some sort of advice that you know, 2 cups, yeah, to just yeah, that someone will fight for this connection. Star. And how is this going to happen? By you guys not going backwards and regressing into old ways or chasing this person, by being the star that you are, showing up and showing off and shining your light bright. That brings in the people that are meant to be on your path, or elevates the people too that want, oh my gosh, they're shining bright. Wow, like I need to get back up there with them. I don't want to be down here anymore in the trenches with these people, gossiping, doing God knows what. It's like when you shine your light, people are like, wow, I need to start shining mine too, so they could see me also. Yeah, you guys could be dealing with someone with darker features than you, darker hair possibly. Oh, yeah, somebody wants to work on, ooh, okay. I heard somebody was like, I want to work on my family with you. Some of you guys, this is, okay. Some of you guys, it's somebody you had kids with, but I don't know. I really feel like somebody's like, I want a family with you. Like, you're someone I want to have a family with. So, you know, they can't let, I'm hearing they can't let their family issues prevent them from actually having a family of their own, you know? And that could be from childhood wounds or actual people. And sometimes the thing that these people are facing is their own wounds, is their own trauma that they have to come face to face with. And you need to face this, or else you're going to continue to make the same mistakes. And I feel like you've told these people that. You just got to see it for what it is, you know? somebody here is like, okay, I gotta fight like this energy. Or some of you guys, it just simply is a battle within themselves. You guys show up and they're like, wow, this is triggering, but I want this, so I gotta fight this. And you guys need warrior spirits. You need strong-minded people. You need solid people. You need loyal people. You need honest people. People who are with God, who believe in themselves, who are confident in their ability to tackle things head on. Because I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this isn't easy. You know, you guys already know this. This spiritual war, these challenges that we go through aren't easy. So you want to pick a partner. You want to pick a weak partner. You want to pick a strong partner, and that's why, you know, things don't happen for you guys, or easy. Relationships aren't as easy for you guys, because you're not meant to just fall into whoever and whatever. And they couldn't handle anyway. Yeah. And there's somebody here, they're like, all right, I'm coming in. It's going to be some work, but I could do this. I could do this. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Hometown. Okay, yeah. Maybe this person lives in the same town as you, or you're from the same hometown. Or this person has issues revolving around people that they've grown up with. The late bloomer. Opening up. Could be done with an earth sign or a fire sign. In your head. It's not in your head that, you know, someone is coming in here. Butterflies. Second place. Okay. First kiss. Free spirit. Yeah, I'm telling you guys right now, there's just always like somebody here that feels second place to you in somebody else's life. And they got to just, you know, open up about that, you know, and figure it out. Or I feel that this person has their own issues where you're free-spirited and you trigger them to thinking that that basically you don't care about them. But in reality, they just have to see you guys. They have to see the fact that maybe you trigger some kind of wound in them. There's a lot of things going on here, guys. But I do really feel like every situation is going to vary. But there is a certain person that does want to work on their connection with you guys. Okay. Air sign. Stubborn. Final two. More than one person, guys. I'm telling you right now. So that's why you guys gotta stay in this badass B-word energy, okay? Don't let anybody let you lower your standards, because you got a lot of people that will step up to the plate, and it may not feel like a lot because you know, you're spiritually protected, but there's a lot of energy here. But they gotta prep, they gotta train, you know, for your energy field. Because you, just like you guys tackle your life with all this discipline and all the things, you guys have worked hard to get where you are, and you've done all, you embody a strong physical spirit of someone who puts the work in. And so you got to have someone match the energy. You get what I'm saying? And certain people have what it takes, guys. They really do. But they got to put in the work here. Maybe somebody you guys had a first kiss with. Or they're thinking about your first kiss. Or they're thinking about everything. I should have did this. I should have did that. Well, then just do it. Expect some quality time. I think that this person likes the fact that you guys have the B word, which is boundaries, but also you're a B word sometimes. They like that. Don't just go soft and lower your standards because you like somebody. I feel like that's what's attractive about you guys. Be someone that doesn't, you know, chase things that you know are not good for you. Someone's going to call you guys up. Multiple people. I feel like more than one. There's some energy here where I feel like you guys are done with, but there's somebody here. This could be someone in your life right now that you are in a relationship with. Some of you guys, like, yay, it could be good. You know, things are being worked on here. But I see the proposal. Someone's going to ask to go on a date, you know, something nice with you, because I do feel like they want to make sure that you know that they are interested. Like, they're like, okay, I should have just approached this way, because there is somebody here who's worried. I think they're worried that they may have come across too casual with you too, and you've lost interest. Because, like, I feel like someone's in their head here, but they're about to make some kind of move here. Yep, 8 of Wands. Yep, someone's coming through. And a lot of people are attracted to you guys. Could be a newer person too, I feel, for a lot of you that has been eyeing you and trying to work on themselves. Or someone that you recently met or went on a date with. But you definitely have some past energies here. Punching the air. Like, what did I do? Why did I do that? But whatever, guys. You know, I know some of you guys are getting over exes that hurt you and stuff. And these people may try to come in and come back, but don't let these past energies soil what could be a beautiful thing, because you got somebody here, I definitely feel like, who does want to do good by you, or at least, you know, take a chance here. And it's like, I feel like if you guys kind of put yourself out there in new situations with new people, you know, you will kind of see, okay, a lot of this energy I'm dealing with is not actually my hurt and heartbreak, it's the other person's energy. And once I'm really up in new people's energy and detaching and time goes by, I'm not really feeling all that bad anymore, because you're actually feeling a lot of these people's unheard unhurtness, unhealedness, I should say, or their low vibrations, or their anger, or their resentment towards you, or the evil eye they're putting on you. So yeah, you do have somebody here that wants to get to know you guys better, and you're going to be experiencing that. A lot of people want to get to know you, and that could be triggering for some people, but that could be intriguing and a challenge that someone's willing to take on because they see you as worth it. You're worth it. I want you guys to comment below. If you have made it to the end of the reading and you're not subscribed, you should subscribe and hang out, okay? And I want you guys to comment below. I am worth it, and I made it to the end of the reading, okay? I love you guys, and I'm excited to see, how this thing goes. And I feel that if you are working on a connection with somebody, that I'm sending you guys love and, peace, and making sure you don't let any energies affect, what could be a beautiful connection, and on both sides too as well, because I want to see people in happy, prosperous relationships over here at Love Exists Collective. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. I had to take a little bit of a break because I was exhausted, but it's nice to be back. And, Happy New Year. And if you got to this video at a later date, happy whatever day it is. All right, bye, guys.